people have been expecting the president to do the needful, because we all know that corruption is the major problem we have to solve to move forward as a country. The president needed to have taken these steps, because there are people within the system that the system have thrown up. For example, the two people you mentioned, the IOK, the NIA, we had expected that action will have been taken. So I think now, yeah, it's coming late, but never late than never. At least something has been done, and we want to see more. We want to see more. We want to see more happening. So that's it.
Actually, lost the value it would have attached to the fight against corruption if the president had acted a week before now or 2 weeks before now. Taking this decision at a point when the scandal around the return of Abdulrashid Maina, that is already a raging controversy and scandal against the government, it's actually clear to most discerning minds, including myself, that this was just deliberately done to distract from the accountability and probity that Nigerians are requesting from the president around the return of Maina to Nigeria. So for us, this actually is not making any impact, it is not sending any message, and it is not adding any credibility to the integrity of the president. What is required at this point in time is a complete overhaul of the cabinet of the president and all those who are associated with the return of Maina into Nigeria. His reabsorption into the civil service has shown the way. The next level will be the prosecution of Babachir for the corruption that he was actually indicted of his involvement.
Anti-corruption has ground, does not have ground, correct, sorry, because the person that is in charge, the president, the number one of the state, is not on its physical strength. I didn't mean it was like before, like other people that he do probe for other cases now, but because of all that, anti-corruption now gain more ground. Corruption now gain more ground than anti-corruption. I mean, his health is very, very okay. I bet he will still fight corruption.
Well, I believe he's back on track, because the way things are going now, at least they are trying to eradicate corruption in this country. Like sacking these two ministers, as you said, at least they are making move. And with time, I see corruption will erase completely from this Nigeria.
This sack is coming pretty late. It's appearing as if it's just something to pacify Nigerians, and it has not restored, unfortunately, one's confidence in the anti-corruption war. What can really restore confidence in the anti-corruption war is that the present case, the minor gate, must be dealt with to the last. Everybody, no matter how highly placed, is found culpable, must be dealt with. That's the only thing that can restate the integrity of the anti-corruption war, and also restate confidence in the person of the president. Yes, we have a feeling that the president may not know about what has happened, but whoever is behind this has so much disdain for him, and he needs to tell us that he can rise above such people. So for the anti-corruption war to regain the confidence and popular support it had, the minor gate must be thoroughly dealt with, and with dispatch, with alacrity.
Corruption is a normal scenario that has been a talk of the day, like what has been happening in times of politics. One thing about corruption is something that has to continually go on, because Nigeria has developed that attribute. So we ourselves, if we are trying to solicit on the aspect of fighting against corruption, our government themselves, they don't have the criteria, the charisma to actually stop this corruption. Like the president say, I remember the word he said, that I'm the president of all and the president of nobody. But today he is not fulfilling that word, but rather he's going contrary to what he has said. So I think corruption is something that goes on and goes on and goes. It has started right from the origin of politics, and it takes only but grace for something like this to be eradicated out of the surface of the earth, not only in Nigeria but all over the country. So it is a normal process. It continue going on like that.
To me, I believe it's okay. Anybody that is corrupt, it should be prosecuted. It should be tried. There's no sentiment in stealing. So that's my view about it.
We are still scratching the topmost part of anti-corruption war. We need to fight the anti-corruption. You know, for me, I believe we are not moving. We are just shaking. And we need to move. So what has happened, I can say, is just a prelude to greater and more vigorous fight that we need in order to get to where we are going as far as anti-corruption fight is concerned. We need to fight as in fight. And it has to be no holds bar. Whoever has his ox gouged, you understand? Whoever must have dipped his hand into the public coffer must pay seriously for it. So what has just happened, you understand, is just to ensure that the gradual erosion of credibility of the anti-corruption fight is brought back. And I think to some extent, people will still carry on. But we need more than that. More heads must roll.